Alright, so we're going to the next scene. It was Emily's third day on the island. Oh, since this is Emily's third day on the island, it means like, because I think this is like second last day here before the ship comes tomorrow, right? Yeah, because yesterday was her second day, but the thing is the ship will come 3 days later after 3 days later from yesterday, right? Starting from yesterday, so that means yeah, the ship will come tomorrow. So it's already Emily's third day, and actually I was hoping that maybe maybe she can stay here longer, but how that's gonna work out, I don't know. We'll have to see. Same as yesterday, we took the outrigger canoe out in the morning to check out ghost ship sighting spots. But nothing turned up. Finding sunken ships was probably pretty hard, even for the professionals. Yeah, it is. Few amateurs searching for a couple of days weren't likely to find anything. The girls had clearly lost all motivation, and then we're here, sitting on the, I think on the floor, on the edge or something, and then we're eating ice cream. It looks like. Seems like Hiroki is eating chocolate ice cream, and then Chisa is eating some kind of a blue ice cream. So it's like, yeah. But the thing is, I mean, the girls had clearly lost all motivation. But the thing is, a sunken ship is so difficult to find, right? It's not like you can find it in a matter of days, you know, unless it's a real miracle. But you know, I sighed too. That afternoon, we went back for lunch and to regroup. We sat by the Futami Port lighthouse and stared out to the sea, eating ice cream. Grown-up search for treasure? Yeah, you have to keep believing that's what treasure hunters do, you know. Come on, don't talk like that. Well, yeah, I can see that Emily is probably really very sad right now. Emily sighed quickly and ate her cup of ice cream. Also, she's eating a cup of ice cream. Both Hiroki and Chisa eating ice cream from a stick, but Emily's eating ice cream from a cup. She had been in the dark road since dinner last night. Oh yeah, because last night she was saying something like, Hiroki, you have an ambition, you know, to be a chef, and then even Chisa has a bright future ahead. Like, you know, yeah, she has the scuba diving business that she would take over, and then she's also, you know, performing with the Dolphin girl. Yeah, but Emily doesn't have a goal of her own. But you know, being a treasure hunter is a goal on its own. You know, you can be a treasure hunter. Why not, right? Chisa said as she bit into a lemon lime popsicle. Oh, so it's a lemon lime popsicle. Well, we can't give up now. We've still got some time till tomorrow. Ah, there's gonna be a typhoon tonight? Wait. We can't give up. Oh yeah. What? Typhoon 16号の足が早まったって今朝の天気予報で言ってた。だから少し早めに引き上げないとね。Typhoon number 16? You mean like this is the 16th typhoon this year? And yet it was still so sunny. この調子だと明日入港予定の定期船とぶつかるわね。欠航はないと思うけど、もしかすると入港が遅れるかも。Yeah, at first I was like thinking if the ferries get delayed, that would be great. But they only get delayed because of the typhoon, right? And so if the typhoon continues into the morning tomorrow, well, the ferries won't come, but we still won't be able to go out because of the typhoon. So nothing short of the rapture will stop the ferries from coming in. But if the seas got too rough, it would be harder to sail and they probably wouldn't stay on schedule. In any case, it looked like Emily was going home tomorrow. Yeah.
大人にならなきゃいけない時なのね。
Hey, you can still be a kid, you know. Emily said sadly, looking out over the empty futami pot. The picturesque scene looked unchangeable, eternal. But there was more feeling than reality. More a feeling than reality. And in reality, everything around us, including ourselves, changed constantly.
スクーバーどころか泳げないんでしょ。幽霊船を見つけたところで、どのみち宝物とやらは引き上げられないわ。
Yeah, you have to learn scuba diving. At first I was thinking Chisa maybe can help, but yeah, Chisa doesn't have a scuba diving license either, right? Yeah, she said so before. And yeah, I don't think Hiroki also has a scuba diving license either. Chisa stated dryly. Chisa had been in a bad mood since yesterday too. Is it because of Emily? Or is it because of me?
ねえ、エミリー。幽霊船にどんな宝物が眠ってるの？
Well, I said me because I think I made her angry yesterday also. Kind of because I was like staring at her boobs, right? And then she zipped it up and then she zipped it. Actually, you know, yeah, the way Chisa acts kind of reminds me of Kotori a bit. But she's also like Ageha because she's the childhood friend and she's really active, just like Ageha. Emily didn't answer.
ちょっと調べたんだけど、あの船が沈んだのって私らが生まれた年よね。
Oh, sunk the same year we were born? We were all in our first year of high school, meaning it had sunk 16 years ago. Does that include Emily? Is Emily the same age as us?
大切なものよ。
Something very important? You're not gonna tell us what it is? At least tell us, you know. Don't just say something very important. Share us, you know. Emily answered curtly, her face sad.
言いたくないなら別にいいけど。
Yeah, because of course we know it's something very important, but you know, at least maybe we can get her to open up someday, tell us, you know, what exactly it is that was so important about that treasure, right? So what do we do next? We will never accomplish anything just sitting here eating ice cream.
はあ。どうするって言われても探すあてもないんだもの。
It looked like they had both given up on the hunt already. Don't give up. Well, would you mind joining us for a minute? I don't know where your treasure is, but I would like to show you ours. Ah, so maybe like by showing Emily our treasure, she'll maybe eventually tell us what her treasure that she's looking for is.
ヒロ君たちの宝物？
Yes, takaramono. You don't mind, do you, Chisa?
あ、まさか。
Yeah, masaka. Chisa grabbed my arm.
あの子をあそこへ連れて行くつもり？
Take her there, you mean? So it's a place? She came all the way to Ogasawara. It'd be a crime to send her home still hating the sea. And so, but we're also doing this so that she might tell us what the treasure that she's looking for is. At the very least, I'd like for her to have one good memory to take back.
勝手にしなさい。
Okay, sure, alright. You aren't coming? You want to come, right? You want to savor the joy too, right?
行く。あんな人気のない場所で二人だけにできるわけないでしょ。
Of course. Awesome. I don't know if I could paddle all the way there though. Our plan decided, we hurried to leave. We scarfed down the last of our ice cream and then stood up.
私まだ行くって言ってないんだけど。
You're going no matter what, okay? I ignored Emily, pretending I didn't hear her as we all headed out to the sea once more. Alright.
何ここ？
So we're here. Let's see the place. Oh, it looks like a garden. There's flowers in this place. Oh, this beach. Hey, doesn't this beach look kind of familiar though? Okay, but this is really beautiful beach. You know why I say it looks familiar? It looks similar to that beach back in My Heart Had Wings. Yeah, it has this same setting with the rock formation and then that hole in the middle. But actually, I don't think there was a hole in the middle. But this beach definitely looks like that secret beach. Yeah, in My Heart Had Wings. So yeah, it really looks a lot like that's the beach in My Heart Had Wings. So see a lot of similarities. You can definitely see that this visual novel has a lot of similarities to In My Heart Had Wings. Yeah. Emily stood on the tiny beach, her jaw hanging open. We used to play here all the time. It was like our secret base out in the ocean, just like in My Heart Had Wings, Ageha and Aoi, right? Yeah, that beach was their secret base too. This tiny island was originally a mountain that had appeared in the middle of the ocean, but it was worn down by erosion, hence that hole right there, right?
南島っていうの、無人島よ。
Oh, Minamijima. It's a small uninhabited island southwest of Chichijima. It features a cave once used by the Japanese military. There's a small bay accessible to small boats through a fissure in the cliffs. I mean, seeing the hole right in the background, right? I mean, I don't think large ships can enter through, right? Only small boats. The only way in was by boat through a large gaping hole in the cliffs, yeah. On the other side was an inlet housing the beach we were all gathered on. It was no exaggeration to say the view was stunning, yeah. It is really a nice scenery. It was a tiny paradise.
こういう場所、映画で見たことがあるわ。海賊の隠れ家みたい。
Pirates hideout.
感動する気持ちはわかるけど、あんたもちょっとは手伝って。
Help out? Oh right. Chisa and I and eventually Emily put the outrigger canoe out of the water and onto the beach. This island is surrounded by lots of rock formations, so bigger cruise ships can't get too close, yeah, or else they'll clash into the rocks, which is not what you want.
カヌーくらい小さければいいけどね。
Yep. The Ogasawara Islands were formed by volcanic eruptions, which is why they look more like mountains sticking up out of the sea. Yeah, as you can see from this view, like there's a lot of high terrains right here. Yeah. Additionally, due to this type of formation, there were very few shallow beaches and lots of rocky cliffs. Quite different from the seas around the Okinawan Islands. The Okinawan Islands are the islands in the southwest. Ogasawara Islands are in the southeast, right? Yeah, mentioned this before. Wow, it's just like I remember.
綺麗な島だけど、あんまり人が来ないからね。
Yeah, I mean because nobody knows about this place. It's just a place that we all know. The beach ran right up to the rocks, which only led to large rocky hills. There were hardly even any plants growing except, well, algae. As you climbed up higher, entrances to caves could be found too. It was the perfect spot for kids to play. I mean, in the past probably it's like do we like sail the canoe to here? Or is it like someone else help us sail us here? Probably someone else. Maybe Ryota? Because Ryota seems older than us, right? Probably.
よっしゃー、泳ぐか。
Oyoguga! Yes, let's go for a dip, let's go for a dive, let's take off all clothes. Zip! That's fast. Chisa stripped down to her swimsuit.
わ
Ate! Screaming like a small kid, she took off running and dived into the water. Perhaps she has all the fun. I should have worn my trunks. Well, we can always just strip down. I mean, men is easier. We can just take off our shirt. And then we can just strip down to our underwear. I mean, why not? Well, that might embarrass Chisa and Emily, but still. After Chisa went under, it would be a while before she came back up. Those that didn't know better might start to worry. Anyway, this place is really nice. I'm sure even you could relax here, Emily.
そんな気分じゃないんだけど。
Why not?
幽霊船は見つけられないし、私は明日には帰らなきゃいけない。
Well, still, it's good that you take this time to have fun instead of, sulking here. Because, well, yeah, I mean, don't yeah, I mean, since you'll be going back anyway, right? You should enjoy this time while you still can, you know, enjoy the time here while you still can, instead of, you know, sulking here. Yeah, and appreciate the scenery right here, and have fun. I don't think the ghost ship will ever appear if you don't learn to like the ocean a bit. Yeah, definitely. That too. Just then, Chisa flew into the air from the center of the bay. Flew into the air. Below her, a dolphin came leaping after all. Hints here, Kyutaro.
Ah! Takai!
Ooh! Riding Finn, or rather being made to ride Finn, Chisa was flung into the air. Ah! They both fell back into the water. Emily was holding her chest, shocked at the sight of those two bursting out of the serene waters. Well, Finn is always the mischievous type. Oh, see, feigning ignorance, acting like, oh, I don't know anything. You okay, tourist? You okay, tourist? Finn dived deep, trying to lead Chisa down, and she couldn't resist. She dove in after. Alright, Chisa following after Finn. Oh yeah. And that dolphin, I mean dolphins are smart animals after all, they are smart, intelligent mammals. So that must, yeah, so they recognize, you know, humans very well. They are able to recognize humans, so that's why that will explain why wherever Chisa goes, you know, the dolphin knows. It's not like he knows, he does know, yeah. By sound apparently. Oh, sound? Huh. You know Chisa's shell necklace? When she dives in, he can hear the sound it makes. Oh, I see now. Well, I do know that dolphins do have sharp hearing, right? Yeah, they do have sharp hearing, from what I know. So then, with this shell necklace, because you know shells, they tend to have like some kind of echo when you listen into the shell, right? It's some kind of echo that sounds like waves, right? Water waves. Yeah, so probably, and then because dolphins have very sharp hearing, they are able to pick up the hearing from the shell necklace. That also explains why, you know, Chisa is wearing this shell necklace. It's not just for as an ornament, also to lure, yeah, to get Kyutaro or Finn to follow, yeah, to find Chisa basically. Dolphins have very good hearing, yeah. No matter how far he is, if he hears that sound, he comes to play. And of course, Chisa keeps that necklace on to let Finn know where she is. That's part of it, I guess. I can't take it anymore! Yes, we're gonna take off our clothes. I want to swim! I jumped up, and when I started taking off my t-shirt, Emily hid her face behind her face. I mean behind her hands. I'm going to swim. Take off my clothes. But I was just wearing regular underwear. Oh, come on now. It's fine. Just take off my pants too. I took off my shoes and socks, ran down the beach, still in my pants, and jumped into the water. Okay, so we're still in our pants. Well, that's fine too, but actually I wouldn't mind taking off my pants too and then just jump down in my underwear. Kimochi! Finn? Emily seemed quite shocked. Emily, you should come in too. The water is nice and cool. It feels great. Well, you can just, you know, not track the water, but just play around with the water with your feet. You're fine. The water is really shallow, so it should only come up to your knees. Your clothes won't even get wet. Yeah, come on. Oh yeah, oh, splash water on me. Ah! Alright, you asked for it! Play water, splash water at each other. And Finn joins in too, splashing water at us. While Chisa and I had a water fight, Finn swam around happily. Emily sat alone on the beach and watched. Come on now. Join in the fun!
何よ、自分たちだけ楽しそうにしちゃって。
Yeah, join in. Don't be left out.
私だって、このくらいなら。
Yes, you can. Come on. Yes, there we go. Come on in. Into the water. Oh, nice. This view. Yeah, it's cooling, right? The water.
ひんやりして気持ちいい。
Yeah. I kind of figured that the translation would be like the water's so cool. Yeah, but I think a better word would be the water's so cooling, right? Yeah. Yeah, you like it, right? It really feels cooling, refreshing. Emily took off her shoes and went in barefoot up to her knees. Holding her skirt to keep it dry, she stared at her own legs in wonder. Hey, 大丈夫か?
なんでもない。水が透明だっただけ。海の水は透明に決まってるでしょうが。
Well, not all ocean water is clear, you know. No, actually, ocean water this clear is rare. Yeah, you've just never been off the islands.
何を？田舎者だってバカにしたな。
What? I'm not making fun of you. Yeah, I heard baka ni shiteru. I'm not making fun of you. Oh no! We started a water fight again. Emily, left alone once more, started to get hot. Hey, what? Fish, you want to splash water at us? But that's kind of weak. She raised her leg a little and kicked the water. Okay, I think she's just kicking the water. She'll never reach us at that rate. Okay. Not enough, girl. You need more power if you want to splash us. Emily was like a little kid touching water for the first time, seemingly splashing around. It was kind of cute. Yeah. And as I was thinking of these pleasant thoughts... Oh, what? Oh, what? Did Chisa just splash water on Emily? Chisa sent a huge wave over to Emily. She did. As it hit her right in the face, she froze in shock. Uh-oh.
何それ?
Well, I mean, Chisa splashed water at you. You should splash water back at her, you know? Splash! What?
ちょっと飲んじゃったじゃない。
Another splash? Okay, that one wasn't Chisa though.
今のは私じゃないわよ。
But you splashed at her for the first time? sorry. Oh, it was Hiroki.
何するのよ、ヒロ君まで。
Well, they're having fun. You just splash water at us. Come on. Well, you're all wet now. You might as well. I said as I waved her over.
やよ。
Why not? Come on. Emily, stubborn as ever, folded her arms and looked away. She was a tough cookie. Well, she has warmed up a bit at least, but will melt her cold personality someday. Yeah. No, her cold personality will melt someday. We're slowly melting it. Oh. That must be Finn. Oh, now look what we have here. Oh, now we see her bra, yeah? Can clearly see the bra. Now her shirt is really wet. Can see her red bra. Oh yeah. Can't see the red panties though, but hey, red bra's great too. Several buckets worth of water cascaded down on Emily, leaving her soaked to the bone. As droplets of water ran down her hair and over her face, Emily stared in shock. We all knew the culprit, yeah. Kyutaro! fin seemed to smile merrily as he waved her tail fin, or rather his tail fin, taunting her. Uh-oh, yeah. Now that does it. I can't believe he... Yeah. That's it! Come on, splash at that water fin. Emily, you can do it. Emily took off after the fleeing fin. Naturally, Emily had no idea what would happen if she tried to run it in the water. Yeah, there's water resistance, right? Oh! Hey, careful there! Oh shit. She splashed down face first into the water. She lost her footing in the water and did a perfect belly flop. The sea was shallow here, so there was no real danger. However... Emily! Are you okay? Hey, come on now, Emily. The water is shallow. You can get up on your own, I guess? I ran to help her when she didn't come up on her own. But you're starting to like it, right? What do you mean, Chisa? You're trying to feign ignorance? But she did splash water at her the first time round, so... Oh, Chisa took off after Finn. Emily sat in the knee-deep water and clapped at her enemy, the ocean. Actually, the ocean is not your enemy, the ocean is not your enemy, Emily. Finn is your enemy, okay? Yeah, not the ocean. Just give up and swim, oyogimashou! I mean, you're really soaked down to your underwear, right? Oh, you okay? The fact that you actually said that means you actually can see her underwear, right? Yeah, you'll make it seem like, oh, how do you know that I'm soaked to my underwear? You can see it? Yeah, I can see your red bra. Emily turned bright red and looked at her lower body. Then she looked nervously at the rocky cliffs, guarding the entrance of the inlet. Hold my hand, or rather hold your hand, she said with her eyes turned up, looking embarrassed. She must really have been scared of the water. Okay. Oh, we have a choice here. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, so this is the second choice that we're gonna make. Let's see. Well, remember, yeah, the first choice that I made was between, like, because Chisa was saying it's not a good idea for Emily to stay here, right, in the Ogasawara Islands. She should go back. Yeah, so there was a choice to whether I should support Emily, or I should, yeah, by not agreeing with Chisa, or favor Chisa by agreeing with Chisa. So I did say that I want to go down Chisa's route. So yeah, I chose to agree with Chisa. So now we have the second choice here, and the ideal choice here is to, well, tell Emily to try getting used to the water first. Because if I choose, oh, sure thing, it means I'm more than willing to hold her hand, right? I'm agreeing with her to hold her hand. So which means we'll be favoring Emily, but I want to favor Chisa first, right? I'm going down Chisa's route. So yeah, I'm gonna try getting used to the water first. Just until you're used to the water. What's the matter? Oh, Koei, I'm sorry, but I want to favor Chisa right now. I'll come back to you too soon, yeah? When I was too nice to Emily, Chisa would start to sulk, so I ended up sounding a little harsh. Okay, I'll hold your hand until you're ready to let go. Alright. Okay, ikuzo! I took Emily's hand and led her out into the deeper water. She became hesitant as the water began to rise above her clothes. And in that sailor uniform, It was quite a rare sight to behold for her sailor uniform. Yeah, she actually school uniform, right? But well, it does look like a sailor uniform too. I'm down, girl. If you just hold still, you'll float. Grab onto me. Yeah. Emily placed her hand on my shoulder. She didn't have to worry about sinking, but she didn't have good control of her body either, so she held onto me tightly. Now I should be thanking you. I'm getting hugged by a cute girl after all. Oh, kind of, but I think it's more like Hiroki is nice to every girl, basically. Yeah, he's the king of harem. Well, at least for these two girls anyway. Huh? Why? Yeah, he's just too nice to girls. Wouldn't I have at least one girlfriend by now? Well, that's because you're too nice to girls, that's why you don't have a girlfriend right now anyway. Unfortunately, no. Chisa? She's just an old friend. Besides, we haven't seen each other for nearly 4 years now. And she said something about a boyfriend. In before, this boyfriend is actually you, Hiroki. Only vaguely recalled that conversation. Emily eyed me suspiciously. I guess that's because in the past we're just childhood friends, right? So she doesn't look sexy and all that, but now she has the boobs and all that. It's going to be different. That's because I'm not some crazy skirt chaser. I was really only trying to be nice. Yes, you're trying to be nice. Too nice, actually. Oh, it drops off here, so be careful. Just beyond the inlet entrance, the seafloor dropped away like a cliff and got much deeper. I'm down. Oh, be careful. Relax, there's nothing to be afraid of. Why don't you take a look below the surface? You see the ocean is nothing to be afraid of. Evil dolphins. Well, if you just look down, not sharks and evil dolphins are not everywhere, unless you go deeper into the ocean. But yeah, don't worry, just look down. You're just looking down. Dolphins like that are pretty rare. To show her how, I took a deep breath and went under. I looked up and waved at Emily from under the water. Yeah, come on in. Emily gave up and followed suit. Alright. Try opening your eyes. Actually, I still don't get how they're speaking in the water, but I don't think they're actually speaking in water. That's why there's the brackets, right? So it's just like more like Hiroki's like trying to signal to the other person. So in this case, it's like maybe like using, sign language and to say, okay, like maybe I use my fingers, point to my fingers, or rather use my fingers to point to my eyes. Okay, point my eyes, and then I use my fingers to tell her to open your eyes. No, open. Using sign language basically. She couldn't hear me, but I tapped her shoulder and she got the message. Yeah. Emily slowly opened her eyes. The first thing she saw was probably air bubbles. Air we breathed out was climbing back to the surface. Then came the sunlight piercing the clear water. Oh. A view of the seafloor was spread out beyond the oscillating curtain of light. Oh, this is really beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful, right? All these coral reefs. There were coral reefs. And schools of fish, yeah, I saw that. It was beautiful, a scene scattered with organisms colored like gems. Yeah, amazing, right? Emily gazed ahead in wonder, while I watched her from the side. Okay, let's go back up the surface. Did you like forget to breathe though? The face, I mean, we can't, obviously you can't breathe in the water. I mean, did you like forget to take a deep breath before diving in? The face suddenly turned a shade of blue. I quickly tapped her on the shoulder and then pointed upwards. Who asked you not to take a deep breath before going down? Of course you did. Remember to breathe. Yeah, remember to breathe. Come on, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. So, how was it? Looks like you were so caught up you forgot to breathe. It seems like she was too stubborn to admit the truth. Her face reddened and her lips grew tight as she spoke. You're not being honest. Well, you should be more honest. Don't just say, oh, I guess you could call that pretty. It is pretty. She seemed to be looking for a word that went beyond just pretty. Well, there are lots of words to describe pretty. Beautiful, magnificent, glorious, wonderful. As Emily laid her hand on my shoulder, she appeared reluctant to say more as she stared at the sparkling surface. Yeah, I mean, this kind of ocean is really crystal clear, so it's not really dark. It's shallow, in fact, the waters. Unlike the midst of the ocean, where the depths can like go really, really low and can really be very dark down below. But here is different. That here, because the waters are shallow, so it's really bright, right? Instead of finding a treasure chest, she began to see the ocean as treasure in and of itself. Sure. As many times as you want. Emily took another deep breath, ready to go back under when suddenly something huge floated into view. Yeah, it's those two. Oh, he's scared again. Come on, it's just those two. It was Chisa riding Finn. Oh yeah, she was holding her breath, right? Nothing? Not like we're holding hands or what? Even Finn sounds suspicious. Yeah. But all the Finns are really smart animals, aren't they? Huh? I was just lending a hand. Yeah, literally lending a hand. You know she can't swim. Well, you can swim. I'd like to meet a swimmer good enough to lend you a hand. Oh yeah, because I'm not as good of a swimmer as Chisa. There will probably only be Finn and actual Dolphin at this point. Oh, Chisa's going to show Emily the way around. Ne? Well, I mean, she may be, Finn may be a mischievous one, but I think he's definitely a nice dolphin, pretty cute and kind dolphin, although a bit naughty and mischievous. Emily let go of my shoulder and began dog paddling furiously towards the beach. And she sank almost immediately. What? Faster than I could reach her. Oh, Finn to the rescue! Finn held her arm on the surface. See, that's why Finn is actually a nice dolphin. Yeah, even though he's naughty and mischievous, but he's a nice dolphin. Yeah, kind one and nice one. Yeah, that's why you need to love the ocean. Emily? I wondered if Finn was starting to warm up to Emily now that she had warmed up to the sea. Probably. But as he wasn't your conventional dolphin, it was best not to let your guard down. Well, he's still a mischievous one, so yeah.
キュキュー。どこ行くの?
Oh, Finn going to take her somewhere? Finn began swimming out of the inlet with Emily sitting still on top, clutching his dorsal fin. Chisa!
平気平気。あの子、ちゃんとわかってるから。
Oh, okay. Chisa said before taking off after them. I was nowhere near Chisa's level when it came to swimming, so I decided to wait in the inlet. Okay. About 5 minutes later, the 2 girls and 1 dolphin came back to the beach. Terrifying? Is Finn up to no good again?
大げさよ。ずっと九太郎にしがみついてただけじゃない。
Ah, okay. How far out did you go?
南島を一周しただけよ。ゆっくりでね。
Oh, one time around this island? Finn had been quite careful with Emily and kept his speed under tight control. But since it was Emily's first time on a dolphin, he probably still felt incredibly fast.
怖かったけど、楽しかった。
Oh, terrifying but fun. She had been trembling, but suddenly her eyes sparkled as she pumped her fist in the air.
あのね、ヒロ君、すごく綺麗だったの。
Oh.
島の裏側にね、すっごいたくさんの魚がいてね。
Emily told me all about the things she had seen. All this fish stock is making me hungry. Yeah, she was just telling Hiroki about the fish, and then oh yeah, all this fish is making me hungry. Let's have some fish. I think we have sashimi for dinner tonight.
食べないで。
Why not?
信じられない。あんなに綺麗で可愛いお魚さんたちをどうして食べようとするのよ。
Hey Emily, I'm not going to eat those fishes. I mean, sashimi doesn't need to be those fishes.
そうだそうだ。
Hey, wait, not you too, Chisa? Like you two weren't eating those cute little fish last night?
それとこれとは別だの。
How is it different?
そうだそうだ。
What? Those fish I cooked. This was getting absurd. Well, at least you're done hating the sea.
全然。海は怖いわ。
Oh, why? Ocean's terrifying? So you still hate it? No, I think you're starting to like it, right? It sounded like she had enjoyed herself though. Maybe it was like riding a roller coaster for her.
小笠原の海って私が知ってる海と全然違う。磯臭くないし、透明でとても綺麗なのね。
It's definitely different, right? Because this is true, pure, genuine, crystal clear ocean, unlike the ocean near the city. That is true.
普通だって。
I heard Chisa say futsu. Well, it's normal for you here because you have only been staying here. Anyway, let's go have some fun. Alright. We ran around the shallows like little kids. Splashing, jumping, floating on the surface like jellyfish. I was in my pants and Emily in her uniform, but we didn't care at all, yeah. Let's have fun. After about an hour, we were all totally exhausted. Let's go rest in the shade.
賛成。
Alright.
もっと遊びたいのに。
Well, I mean, now that Emily started to love the waters, she's been so energetic.
たまにいるのよ。浮かれて遊びまくって、次の日日焼けがひどくて病院に駆け込む観光客。
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still pretty hot, yeah, we cannot like keep playing under the sun, otherwise we get sunburned. But then again, what about Chisa? I mean, Chisa always likes to be, down in her swimsuit, strip down to her swimsuit and then swim around. I think she is careful with her skin, right? I don't think does she apply sunscreen lotion? Maybe, but yeah, she's probably careful with her skin.
日焼けで?
Yeah, sunburn. It's an actual burn, you know. In bad cases, they blister. Yeah. Emily took off running out of the water and threw herself into the shade of the rocks. Chisa and I strolled over to lay down in the shade. Alright, see you later, Pin. We cooled down under the shade of the rocks. Eventually, we all closed our eyes when we were falling asleep. Okay. Oh wait. I thought it's going to turn evening, but no, it's turned cloudy, rainy. It's going to rain. Typhoon! Oh shit! Yeah, because she said that the typhoon is going to come tonight, right? So the sounds of rising winds could be heard, and I could feel something cold hitting my bare skin. That sounds like Finn trying to warn us something. Yeah, warn us that a typhoon is coming. Finn was getting more frantic. Come on, Chisa, this is not the time to sleep. Yeah, scary but pretty, yeah. Drip drop. My eyes opened as the cold drops hit my face. Oh shit, the typhoon. Where am I? Why am I sleeping here? Seriously? Hiroki, you seriously forgot that you're sleeping here? You were having fun here. To my half-asleep mind, the scenery looked unfamiliar and I couldn't remember how I ended up here. But as my mind began to clear, a sudden realization took all the blood from my face. This place was quite familiar, but I had never seen it look so ominous and windswept. Yeah. Chisa, wake up! Don't sleep so happily! Oh no! We need to get out of here! Emily too, get up! I'm not Papa, okay? I looked at the sky. The clear blue sky was covered in dark grey clouds. Below them, the shrill wind howled through the cliffs and across the beach. See? Finn is trying to warn us! Come on, girls, wake up! Finn was shrieking at Chisa from the water, trying to warn her. Mazui! We were here playing, remember? We fell asleep on the beach! Yeah. We're still on Minami-jima, and look at the sky! Actually, because I remember Chisa saying that, yeah, it's the typhoon will happen in the evening, right? So I think we slept until evening. So yeah, look at the sky. Yeah, we kind of overslept. Yeah. Chisa began checking the weather forecast on her smartphone. Oh, good thing we brought our smartphones along. But it was obvious. Emily, wake up! Emily! Look up at the sky. We have to get out of here. Chisa was already up and getting the canoe ready to go. Yeah. I ran over to help. Well, you can see that the typhoon, well, I mean, it's really gloomy over here, so a big typhoon's coming. Yeah. Come on, Emily, help us. Yeah. The three of us pushed the canoe off the beach and into the water. We quickly climbed inside as Chisa tried to start the engine. What? Wait, what? The engine died? What's wrong? Well, I'll talk about a disaster right here. What? Is it broken? Oh no, yeah, this engine's so brand new and then now it's not working. Instinctively, I grabbed the paddles and started rowing. Chisa kept trying the engine, but it wasn't looking promising. There was clearly no choice but to row back to Chichijima using the paddles on our own, manual paddling, but it'll be much slower than using the engine, right? I don't know if we can even make it through the... Yeah, make it through, no? Considering the typhoon's about to come. But that soon became impossible too. Right? Looks like those waves are really very violent. The small inlet was sheltered, so there were hardly any waves at all. Yeah, good thing there's this rock formation, right? Because this rock formation helps to like keep the waves from coming into the shores. But right beyond the inlet, the sea was in an uproar. Yeah, so the you know, that rock formation with the hole in the middle that acts as like a barrier to prevent the waves from coming in. So which is actually a blessing for us, because otherwise we'll probably be swept aside or what. But on the other hand, that means we're stuck here, at least until maybe the typhoon goes away. And then... oh, it started raining. The skies open up. We need to find shelter! I used the paddles to take us back to the beach. Yeah, we can't you know, set sail at this rate, in this condition. We have to pull it up so it doesn't get swept away. Yeah. As we put the canoe onto the beach, the heavy rain continued and our clothes, dry after our nap, were soon soaked again. Well, find shelter first. Yeah. Let's head for a cave. We rushed to take shelter in one of the caves in the rocky hillside. We found level ground and tried to get comfortable. Emily and Chisa sat to either side of me. Outside, the heavy rain had grown into a full-on storm. The typhoons in the Ogasawara Islands were different from the mainland. For a first-timer, they could be terrifying. I can see why, because the Ogasawara Islands is like located in the midst of the ocean, so like the typhoons tend to be more active, yeah, in islands like this, in tropical islands, than in mainland. Near the mainland, that is. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, we have Chisa hanging on to Hiroki, eh? And then we have Emily sitting next to Hiroki, right? So they said just now there's a line that said two girls sitting side by side. Yeah. So if we were out in the open water now, we could have drowned. Yeah, actually, the fact that the engine had broken is a blessing in itself, because that means, yeah, that actually delayed us and stopped us from actually sailing even further, because otherwise, yeah, if the engine worked and then we go into the middle of the water and then we'll be in deep shit, right? Chisa said gloomily, listening to the wind wailing outside. We had already contacted our families and been told to sit tight in the cave. Yeah, also good thing that we have our smartphones, so that at least we can call back home, tell our families, so that they aren't worried, you know. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, so there's Chisa holding on to Hiroki's hand. Huh? Yeah, forgot to say that. Huh? Just for a little bit. Emily took my hand, her expression worried. Well, sure. Oh yeah, sure. No problem. In before Chisa gets jealous again. Emily gripped my hand a little more tightly. Well, she's getting jealous. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, this is even better. Oh man. Look at Chisa actually pressing her boobs. Pressing her boobs against my arm. Not just holding my arm, but actually pressing her boobs against my arm. Ew. And our arm, Hiroki's arm is actually touching against her skin, actually touching her boob, no? The skin of her boob. What are you doing, Chisa? Yeah. Totally feeling cold, yes. Totally feeling a little cold, yes. It's a great excuse. Chisa said, grabbing my arm and squeezing up against me. Her Look at Hiroki blushing now. Hey!
何よ、そちらのお客様ばっかひいきしちゃってさ。私だって怖いんだから。
You're different because you're actually pressing your boobs against my arm. That's not what I meant. Chisa was in a swimsuit and I was shirtless. With her so close, her bare skin sat right against mine. Yeah, with our bare skin touching against each other. Your boob is touching me.
何?
Nothing. Never mind. You shouldn't say it, you know. You should enjoy this moment while you can, you know. Hiroki, you have two girls, you are blessed with two girls, you know, sitting next to you, you know, grabbing your hand and your arm, and with Chisa, even her boobs even touching your skin. With Chisa's breast resting against my arm, its softness was made all the more apparent. When we were little, Chisa and I had bathed together, but there had been no trace of the body filling her bikini now. Well, that's because back then, well, Chisa is still a young girl, so she doesn't have boobs developed yet. Now her boobs are well developed. Oh. Okay, now look at Emily getting jealous now as we look at this glorious scene. Yeah, you're really a blessed, you know, to have two girls, you know, sitting side by side with you. Not to mention you're half naked too. Yeah. Chisa gave me the beta. Why are you screaming? Oh, the wind? Suddenly a huge gust of wind blew into the cave, and the two girls shrieked and grabbed onto me. For you, Chisa, is it because it's cold? For Emily, I can understand why she got scared, but Chisa? It was hard to breathe, squeezed between them. We should be safe in this cave. Where's your proof? I'm the proof. Okay, I'm the proof. Emily put closer, her eyes full of tears, though her eyes also suggested that any uninvited advances would be swiftly rejected. What do you mean by uninvited advances? I'm not going to do any uninvited advances unless you invite me. This was a bunker used by the Imperial Japanese Army in World War II, right, Chisa? Oh, yeah, they mentioned it before, the description. So this is one of the caves used as a bunker. Okay. After hearing that, Emily seemed to become bothered by something else. Supposedly, there was a base here on Ogasawara, and so all of the sunken battleships and fighters in the seas around the Ogasawara Islands turned into tourist attractions. Okay. The famous Battle of Tujima took place on the Ogasawara Islands. In case you don't know what Jima is, I don't know, this is not two, I'm sorry, this is Iwo Jima. So Jima is an island, so Battle of Iwo Island. Okay. But that was still far from Chichijima. The Ogasawara Islands ran pretty far out into the Pacific Ocean. So many of those sunken ships and all that. Oh, you meant ghosts of fallen soldiers? Chisa used her spooky voice in an attempt to scare Emily. Oh my god. This is great voice acting right here. Chisa speaking like a ghost storyteller. Hey Emily, just because it's unscientific doesn't mean it's not true. You know, I know the supernatural is not scientific, but it doesn't mean it's not true. Well, they do appear, but they don't appear all the time, you know. Yeah, like I said, they don't just appear as and when you like. Why not? One? Okay, I can be the ghost. As Emily buried her face in my shoulder, it was apparent that she was afraid of more than the sea. Yeah, ghosts, the darkness, yeah, all that. Heights, maybe. Come on, Chisa, that's enough.
はーい。まあ、このまま私らが幽霊になっちゃうかもしんないしね。
Hey, don't say that. We're not gonna die, okay? We're not gonna become ghosts. The typhoon will be cleared up latest by tomorrow, right? Yeah, let's look at us here. See, so this is really blessing, and then Chisa, especially in her bikini, hugging Hiroki. Yeah. Emily became gloomy when she remembered our situation.
私たち、ここで死んじゃうのかな?
Emily, are you serious? You seriously believe Chisa? We're not gonna die? You're getting carried away. Choshi ni noru na. We'll make it back once the storm clears. Again, the wind. A poorly timed gust of wind blew in, getting the girls all worked up again.
もうおしまいよ。私たち、
Emily,
助からないんだわ。
calm down, Emily. We're not gonna die. It's not like we're stuck in a shipwreck or what, you know? We're trapped in the middle of the sea, you know, no?
パパ、
Oh my god.
ごめんなさい。わがままなエミリーを許して。
Seriously, Emily, calm down.
バカ言わないで。この程度の台風、小笠原じゃいつものことなんだから。
Oh, this typhoon is usual? I mean, well, this is the first time Emily seeing a typhoon here in Ogasawara, right? So, yeah, she's terrified, I can understand, but like, seriously, calm down.
そう言いながら、あなただって震えてるじゃない。
Oh, she's shaking? I think it's because of the cold, though.
それは
Yeah.
ちょっと寒いからで。
Yeah, Samui.
じゃあパーカー着なさいよ。ヒロ君に抱きついてないで。
Well, well, I'll let him go if you let him go.
そんなの私の勝手でしょ。こっちの方が直接ヒロキのぬくもりを感じられてあったかいんだもん。
Yeah, this I agree, because, you know, it's actually much warmer to hug skin to skin rather than with jacket and all that. It's the best heat insulation. Yeah, because it's true though, because there are like some anime that I've watched, right? Like for example, there's the anime I watched called Noda-kun. There was a scene where like a guy was like injured, was like severely injured, and he was like, then the girl was like trying to keep him warm because he's really bleeding and all that, and so, but it's like even with the fire, it's not good enough to keep him warm. So what the girl did was to strip down naked and then keep him warm by hugging him while being naked. Yeah, I mean it's embarrassing, yes, but that is actually, well, that actually helps in keeping the person warm, no? Yeah, with the body heat. Yeah. So it's actually a great heat insulator body. Yeah, your body. Yeah. And I think this is especially quite commonly depicted in Japanese feudal anime. Feudal as in like the feudal times, yeah, with the samurais and all that. Yeah, so you know, the two of them tighten their grips like anacondas. Anacondas? They aren't snakes.
死んじゃう前に言いたいこと言わせてもらうわ。シサのこと嫌い。
Okay, since you're gonna die, okay, I'm just gonna say no regrets. I hate you. What?
なんですって？
Oh my god. Yes?
意地悪なことばかり言うんだもの。私がヒロ君と仲いいと邪魔しようとしてくるし。
And you're not getting between her and Hiro, Emily? What you were trying to say here? Huh? And with that, she grabbed at Chisa's hand on my arm.
邪魔なんてしてないわよ。意地悪もしてない。嘘よ。嘘じゃない。ただあんたがエミリーが甘ったれてるからちょっとだけムカついてるだけ。
It's kind of irritating, is what Chisa said. Well, but yeah, Emily's kind of childish.
ひどいわ。あんまりよ。
It's kind of true though.
どっちがよ。
Gus? Oh my god. Oh my god. Come, Gus. No sparks, please. No sparks. Come on, girls, cut it out.
ヒロキは黙ってて。
Why are you asking me to shut up? What?
ヒロ君には関係ない。
What do you mean it's got nothing to do with me? It's got a lot to do with me. It does too. You two are gonna keep arguing. Stop squeezing me.
意地悪。 わがままで考えなしのお嬢様。
Selfish stupid brat. Yeah, Ojo-sama is actually means princess, but yeah. But because it's like spoiled brat, right? Selfish, stupid, spoiled brat. I think if they added a spoiled, it would be perfect. Selfish, stupid, spoiled brat. SSS.
聞いたヒロ君。私は意地悪って一つしか言ってないのに、チサは3つ言ったわ。
3 times, yeah. Selfish, stupid, spoiled brat.
3つどころじゃないわよ。もっと言ってやるんだから。
Seriously, Chisa? Oh my god, what's this?
チサの意地悪、意地悪、意地悪、意地悪、意地悪、意地悪。
Now it has turned into one hell of a battle between. Why is Emily depicted as a shark? and then Chisa is depicted as an evil dolphin. So it's like what Emily said before, like she's afraid of sharks and evil dolphins, right? So it's now a battle between the evil dolphin and the shark. Why is Emily depicted as a shark though?
エミリーの甘えん坊、甘えん坊、甘えん坊、甘えん坊、甘えん坊。
Bully. Fight. Girls, stop it right now. I put myself between them to stop that fight. This is not the time for fight. Right now we have to work together.
私に言わないでよ。喧嘩売ってきたのはあっちなんだから。
Well,
せおしまいだもん。そういうこと言ってすっきりした。おやすみ。
alright, go to sleep. Yes, that's way better than fighting. Alright. Emily turned her back to us and lay down on the floor of the cave. She closed her eyes, but never released my hand.
ふんと。それはこっちのセリフよ。
Chisa turned away and lay down. She didn't hold my hand, but pushed her back right against me. Oh, it looked like they were both going to sleep in a half. Yeah, oh boy. Yada. It'll be a while before the typhoon moved on, and sleeping was a much better way to kill time than fighting. Definitely, yes, go to sleep, and everything will be healed. You know, yeah, everything heals with sleep. I made myself comfortable and decided to continue my nap.